When Father Anthony Kelly SMA worked in Zambia, he was involved in many projects. One that was particularly successful began from his observation of the local customs and culture.
What they have in Zambia was property grabbing. And when their husbands died with HIV/AIDS, the family came and grabbed anything, whether it was chairs or furniture, and even in one case, they took the roofing sheets off the house, where this woman was staying. So I happened to be visiting that house that day, as I didn't know that the man had died. I went to visit both of them, and this is what I saw. I saw her father-in-law and her brother-in-law taking the roofs off the house, and I said, "What's happening?" And she said, "Father, this is what's happening. This is our custom in Zambia." And I felt very sad, and I said, "Well, if I can do anything," and that's what inspired me to do this housing project, to see that woman having no place to stay. And I said, "Okay, if I can do anything, I will try." And I did then. I said, I invited them to a meeting. The target when we started in 2006 was to build 52 houses for the young people, the vulnerable young people and vulnerable women. And so we're on course for that, because this year we managed to complete 10 houses already. And then there are 12 foundations dug, and we're ready to start the next 12 houses as soon as the rainy season is finished. So by January we'll start again for another 12 houses. So far this year, the great thing is this rainy season now, which started about a month ago, there are 10 new people able to go into their new homes from people who had nothing, very poorly built houses, and now at least they're in shelter, and they're very proud of them because they built them themselves.
Returning was a great joy. To meet old friends, to see the changed lives of those who were the most abandoned.
I recognised lots of faces there that I had helped to help themselves, really, way back from 2008 until 2013. We had this building project to help people who were on the street to build their own homes. Well, at the beginning, people they needed a leader. They needed somebody to just to start something going, to give them hope. The people they were on the street and they had no plan for their lives, and some of them then had HIV. They were HIV positive, the women, and that was a terrible, sad story to hear that you're HIV positive. But when we met them, there were 200 of them there at that time, way back in 2007 and 8, and we gave them hope to see if they can do something for themselves. The plan was, when I started that project, that they would not get these houses free for nothing, but we gave them the idea was that they would pay back the equivalent of 1 bag of cement each month. And so they have a fund there now, and they're using this fund now to help them to get the deeds for their houses. So I was very impressed by them, that they have stayed together as a group. There's a community spirit there that wasn't there at the start, obviously, but that whole area, we got a patch of land that time from the council, about, I'd say, 5 or 6 acres, and the people built these houses on it. But there was another 50 acres one side. That's all built on now by houses and people who built their private houses on that.